fugitive defense contractor Leonard Glenn Francis, who admitted involvement in a $35 million bribery scheme in largest corruption scandal U.S. military history, was arrested by Venezuela and extradited to the United States as part of a massive prisoner swap between foreign countries. President said. Biden said Venezuela would also release 10 Americans detained by Nicolás Maduro's government. 6 American detainees, released in a prisoner exchange between the United States and Venezuela, arrived in San Antonio on December 20. In exchange, Biden agreed to grant a pardon to Alex Saab, a close ally of Maduro who is awaiting trial in Miami on federal money laundering charges. Senior administration officials said. The businessman, who federal prosecutors view as a corrupt enabler of Venezuela's authoritarian socialist government, is accused siphoning off hundreds of millions of dollars from government contracts. His detention has been a major sticking point in negotiations between Washington and Caracas. Francis, known as Fat Leonard, was arrested by Venezuelan authorities in Caracas last year after escaping U.S. sentencing. He is expected board flight the United States very soon, where he is expected be transferred to a federal detention facility, said senior administration official who spoke on condition of anonymity discuss ongoing developments. The largest prisoner swap ever between the Biden administration and the Maduro government comes amid months of negotiations over a range of concerns. In October, the United States agreed to ease sanctions on Venezuela's oil and gas industry for 6 months in exchange for Maduro promising that presidential elections would be held more freely in 2024. Maduro will release 20 Venezuelan political prisoners, well as 10 Americans, part of an agreement reached between the Venezuelan government and opposition leaders in October. The senior administration official said Biden made the extremely difficult decision grant clemency to Saab, bring Americans home, and to ensure that Fat Leonard, one of the most notorious fugitives from justice, is extradited and held accountable for his crimes. Biden said the 10 Americans included 6 Americans who were wrongfully detained in Venezuela. All 10 people were on a plane to return home, he told reporters on Wednesday. Biden said the United States will hold the Maduro government accountable for holding fair elections next year. It's not over yet, Biden said. They made detailed commitments. Maduro's government called Saab's return to Venezuela a symbol of victory for the country's peace diplomacy. After getting off the private plane, Saab joined Maduro at the Miraflores presidential palace. At the press conference, Saab thanked his wife and the government for their support. Venezuelan lawyer Marco Rodriguez-Acosta, who represents Francis, said his return to the United States clearly violates Venezuela's constitution and criminal laws. He said Venezuelan officials did not notify high